Good morning, Chairman Fu, President Stoll, Provost and Dean Sheeran, Professor Hampton, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, students, alumni, family, friends, and fellow graduates. As this chapter in our lives comes to a close, I've been somewhat bewildered by the question, what has made this journey worth it? Worth is a funny word because value is only given when someone is willing to pay. On paper, it would seem that this 4-ish year experience was worth about $260,000. Factor in the late night go-go market runs, Ubers and Lyfts to gigs, travel home for the holidays, and we'll call it an even 300 grand. In my case, and the case of most of you, the costs add up a little bit differently, and that valuation just doesn't seem to work. Taking into account the sleepless nights studying for Western Civ midterms and memorizing lyrics, hours alone in practice rooms, the oftentimes lackluster relationships, and the lost friends due to practicing rather than going out, I'd say the costs end up being significantly more. And looking a bit more deeply, I realized my calculations were still a bit off. I'd failed to account for the fact that our burdens were in most cases not only ours to bear. We were and are the hopes and dreams of our families who sacrificed in order for each of us to be here today. And we leave these walls with the hope of being able to carry out our dreams to their fullest potential. I'm reminded of the stories of two of my classmates. One, the son of an Iranian father who, after seeking asylum in Sweden, would move to San Francisco and work odd jobs to ensure life for his wife and son, who today graduates as a composer. The other, the daughter of an engineer, who each Friday for about 10 years would drive over 4 hours to ensure his daughter had the best violin lessons possible. You see, it's not just the conservatory that connects us, it's our dreams. The seeds of dreams are planted and watered at home, and within these 4 walls, they are nurtured before blossoming into reality. We live in a society where the arts, artists, dreamers, and those who dare believe that they can make a change are under attack. It is up to us to go out and perform, create, and inspire, and share our truths to the world such that the world knows that the dream is still very much alive and well. I heard it said that when the truth is suppressed, it doesn't die, it just goes underground. I challenge you to walk, live, speak, perform, and compose your truth each day like it is your last opportunity to do so. In sharing your truth, you allow others to know that it is okay to share theirs, and truth inspires dreams, and dreams can change the world. To forge your own path in a world with no guarantees is frightening, yet here we are as graduates of an institution built on this very premise. You see, when Ada Clement and Lillian Hodgehag decided to move their little piano school from Sacramento Street to the Sunset, they did so in a climate that was not at all conducive to their creativity or their vision. I'm told it was unheard of for women to take on a challenge of this magnitude in this day and age. Nonetheless, they persevered, and 100 years later, we join as graduates representing their dreams realized. Just like Ada and Lillian, today we are presented with a challenge and must go forth to bring our own dreams to fruition. We've gathered today for a ceremony affectionately known as Commencement. Commencement takes its origins from Latin and finds its roots in the word commence. Commence, as you know, is a verb, meaning today is not just a celebratory occasion, but is also a call to action. Today represents your individual understanding of your vocations to your respective disciplines and crafts. Composers, tell the stories of your life, this time and place, and share the music of the future. Singers, walk on each stage with poise and confidence, leaving your heart on the stage. Instrumentalists, play each note with finesse and brilliance, communicating the deepest yearnings of your soul. And each and every one of you, in every decision you make, do so knowing that you are the graduating class of the centennial year of the San Francisco Conservatory of Music, and you are world class. To the son of Cuban refugees who sought a better life and political asylum in America, you are world class. To the little girl whose love for heavy metal would develop into a love for Italian opera, you are world class. To the son of a bullfighter and a laundromat owner whose grandmother would give him a piano, you are world class. To the son of an Army War veteran and college professor, whose need for attention and passion for performing would develop into an opera career, you are world class. Class of 2018, we are our ancestors' wildest dreams and proof that everything is possible. We are part of a global family and are connected no matter where we are in the world. Extend gratitude to everyone who has made this time in your life possible and use your passion to give back to others. Exit today knowing that you are 100% accountable for everything you do in life and that the time is now. We are artists and art can change the world. Clase de felicitaciones de graduados 2018. Ju he Erling Iba Je Shui Sheng Biye. Class of 2018, I leave you with this. In times of crisis, the wise build bridges, while the foolish build barriers. We must find a way to look after one another as if we were one single tribe. Thank you.